I think this city is the best city to play for.
It's setting in for Zach Ertz. Sunday may have been the final game for the Super Bowl hero in an Eagles uniform. He was noticeably the final player on the field Sunday night, possibly saying goodbye to his only professional football home and 8 seasons in Midnight Green.
I want to be here, even if for some reason something were to happen. Maybe I come back at the end. But for me, I'm looking. I don't know what's going to happen next year. I'm reflecting on this year. And this year was tough.
What is up, Eagles Nation? You are tuned in to the Birdman_951 YouTube channel. Thank you for everybody who has helped my channel grow. I'm going to keep trying to get better and better. In due time, I will get there with the subscribers that are here now. Thank you so much. And let's get into it. So, today's Monday morning, another Monday morning with no victory, and of course, Eagles Nation, there's no other way that we can survive this stuff other than more drama in Philly, and there's just going to be nothing but drama for some time until someone is going to come in and fix this mess. Who that someone is shall be determined. So I'm going to get into things today. I'm going to try to get this video not so long, but I have a lot to say. My boy Zach Ertz, got my boy Chuck, my other little boy right here, Chucky G, we're representing Zach Ertz, and rightfully so. The fall off with Ertz this year, there's 100 things we could say that went wrong, did go wrong. All I know is that Zach Ertz hasn't been the same for a while. I don't remember currently his numbers last year, but this year they haven't been good. I would say there's been a fall for the past 2 years. From the bottom of the heart, from the Birdman, thank you for being with us Eagles fans through the thick of it. You've been at the highest of highs. You were on a team that actually got a Super Bowl. That lives on forever. Forever you will be an Eagle, and you'll be loved by the city. And hopefully one day I do get to meet you and I get an autograph, and that'll be awesome. We represent you. You did the city justice. We're all proud of you. What goes on from here, that lies in your future. But your future has been bright. Who knows, maybe you come back. Deshaun Jackson came back. Maybe you come back. But you are a forever Eagle. And shout out to Ertz. And we're proud of you, man. And don't take it personal. If you land in our rivals, you know how us Eagle fans are. So you know what comes with you're going to be on somebody's team, but hopefully it's not a rival, because that actually stings a little bit more. Because every time a player leaves Philly, goes to a rival team, they come back and we end up losing that game. So that being said, the chances of you coming back to Philly and you whipping on us are probably very likely. So that's not going to be fun for us to see. Okay, now that that's over, let me get into last night's game. Last night's game, for those of you who don't know, we were already going to be missing starters. I wasn't expecting much from this game. What I was expecting to see was, I just wanted to see people that wanted to still play, people that are fighting for a job spot. Let's see what Jalen has. You could tell his numbers were pedestrian. He wasn't that first quarter. If you guys want to see some horrible football from the Philadelphia Eagles, well, there's plenty of film of that of this year, of 2020. But now there's this 2021 first film, right? That game, that first quarter was pathetic. It was like, it felt so amateurish. He showed his rookiness. He did not look that great. The touchdowns came later and all that, the running and all that. We already know he can do that. But that that scheme, that game plan that Dougie dialed up, I don't know what it was, but that Eagle fans, I'm not the only one, but I believe that what we watched yesterday was just horrendous football. It was just a joke. It's laughable. Giants fans, they beat the Cowboys, hoping that the Eagles are going to bring it and walk themselves into the championship. And I don't know why they were expecting so much when they knew we were sitting starters. Stephen A. Smith, he was laughing about it. I haven't watched the presser of Howie and Doug, mainly because I'm looking at Twitter and I'm seeing all the comments and everything. And all I could say, Eagles fans, that we have to bolt down and buckle up, because we're gonna go on a roller coaster ride, and nobody can call it. No fan can call what this future is. Carson Wentz, all these reports, everybody's saying it's smoke. I don't believe it's smoke. It's been written on Carson's face ever since Nick Foles. Ever since Nick Foles took the helms, carried this team over, wins the Super Bowl, it's just been a wrap for Wentz. Yeah, he's had some great games, decent games, comeback games, and there are very few, they're not many. Is that enough for us fans to be like, he's Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady? I don't know what the fans think Carson is or isn't. But the facts are, a lot of people say that Carson's had one bad year. But the writing's on the wall. Wentz cannot be here because it's just too much drama. It's not going to work. We need our quarterback to be level-headed and pick up the pieces. This team, this organization is broken. We are broken. Everything is just seeing Jason Kelce, Zach Ertz, and Carson right there on the field. That tells you where we are. If that doesn't tell you where we are, then I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's where the organization is right now. We are on that field with nobody around. It sucks that they had it in like this with no fans. No fans are there to congratulate Ertz, or if Jason Kelce, possible retirement. We're at home. It sucks. 2020 sucks, man. It sucks. We're just at home. All we can do is just watch. We're not there. The vibe is just not there. That's for any NFL team. Any team that did not make the playoffs. We're just happy to have football. If you want to be real, we're just happy to have football. But this happened at the wrong place. We were at the wrong place at the wrong time for this to happen. But it happened, guys. And we're going to have to live with this. But we got to see what the Philadelphia organization is going to do. What are you going to just leave the fans in limbo? And all we are doing, all Eagle fans, it's 50-50 split down the middle. All we're doing is fighting. I say Wentz is this, you say Wentz is that. I say Jalen's this, you say Jalen's that. I say Doug is this, you say Doug is that. I say Howie's this, you say Howie's that. That tells you what losing does. We're split right down the middle with team this and team that. If the Eagle fans can't even agree on anything right now, what makes you think that the organization can agree with anything right now? They can't. It's been horrible. Draft picks, signing players, signing this guy, signing an older guy, signing all these things just backfired. It seems like what they were trying to do is carry off of what they did on the Super Bowl. But you let guys like LeGarrette Blount go. You let guys like Malcolm Jenkins go. When you get rid of players that mean something to the organization, it's a trickle-down effect. I did not believe in this defense at all. Nobody Nobody went out there and rah-rah. I mean, you could say maybe McLeod. I never sold into someone. You know what I miss as a fan? I miss defense. I don't want to give props to Singleton and we think he's gonna be like this the man or whatever, and then next year he's nowhere to be found. We can't crown him anything yet till we know what happens next year. But one thing for sure that the Eagles need to fix is they need to stop being injured. I'm sick and tired of this organization drafting the wrong guys. We're always drafting the wrong guys. Why do we draft somebody that Eagle fans go to the draft and we're like, yeah, we're at the draft. Yes. And we have all these people that we suspect that are going to be an Eagle, and we get excited, we get amped up like we're going to do again this year. And then the Eagles come out with a no-name dude that no one was really even talking about. They weren't even on the chart. You could have got CeeDee Lamb. You could have got Jefferson. And then all the other crap, Metcalf and all that crap. But we just keep digging and we're like burying. Howie Roseman shows up to the draft with a shovel. And this is what he does to Eagle fans. Oh, you guys want Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb? Okay, here. Let me dig this hole. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. Oh. I ain't getting that guy. Who was he? One. Rager? Anybody heard of Rager? No, Howie. He's down here at the bottom. You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here, and let's pick up Rager. You see, I hit that with Whiteside. Look at Whiteside. In fact, look at him right there. Look at this. Look at the film on Whiteside. Look at Whiteside right there. Oh, look at that. His mom's giving him lemonade. That's what we're doing with Howie. That's what Howie's doing to the organization. He is literally getting us and just digging a hole, and we're all falling for it. We're just keep falling it and falling it. And now they want to put Dorsey's name in this. Like, we are fans and we're not satisfied with one Super Bowl. We hunger. You can't just give us one Super Bowl and you think that we're satisfied like that. We are not satisfied. If the fans were in that stadium, you would hear boos. I could hear the boos right now. The boos would be loud. I know Eagle fans, and they let you know from the get that you're playing like shit. Facts. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? All we can do is sit back, and then we can't even enjoy this show. We can't, guys. We can't enjoy it. This is a hard watch. You can listen to the YouTube content creators. I feel their pain. I'm in pain. I feel everybody's frustration. This is tough. Like the little bit of hope that we thought we had with Jalen, they gave it to us and took it right back. Yes, Carson doesn't want to stay here, and you hear all the reports, he doesn't even want to face the music. He can't even face the music. You guys want him to be he's our franchise, and he can't even face the music. When the going gets tough, you gotta go. That's Carson Wentz. When the going gets tough, you gotta go. Carson. You guys could get mad at me and say I'm a jerk and blah, blah, blah. Go right ahead. But that's what Carson's doing to this fan base. I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. I'm not claiming Jalen is going to be this, that, and he's, like I just said earlier, but we got to see what this organization is doing. We don't have a number one receiver. I don't even know if we have a number one running back with this organization, because it sure looks like we don't have a number one running back. Miles Sanders, he can do it, but for some reason, they don't let him do it. Right now, this seems like it's more of an organization problem. Howie and Doug, they're going to get one more year for the simple fact that they drafted Jalen. The reason why they drafted Jalen was because of Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz cannot stay healthy. The organization needs to do right by its fans. We bleed green. We love this team. I have it in my blood. That's my Eagle logo right there. It's in my blood. And nobody's gonna tell me different. But we have to face the music. But this team, this organization is just letting us down. Can we give it a pass because of COVID? Sure, we can give it a pass because of COVID. But that excuse is gonna run out real quick. We can only blame so much on other things until you have to face music, and you're gonna have to face reality, and you're gonna have to look in the mirror at the end of the day and say, this is what I did and I failed. You have to get the right guys in here, because I'm telling you this right now, the division is gonna get harder and it's going to get better. This division is not always gonna be what it is right now. Look how terrible it was. Look at how bad that division is right now, and we're crying wolf about it already. Cop Pizzle, his YouTube channel, I haven't heard. I'm pretty sure he's crying the blues, saying that 60-minute man and all that mumbo jumbo. The Giants, bro, I'm sorry, you guys are 60-second man. You're not no 60 minutes, 60 seconds, or maybe 6 seconds. You've been bumping your gums, and the Giants aren't producing. Facts. Here's the little violin for you, Cop. Mark Holmes, you thought Andy Dalton was going to get you to the Super Bowl. You guys are already buying into the Super Bowl because you won a couple fluke games. You beat the Eagles and you thought you were going to the Super Bowl. Look at you now. And Dallas fans, dude, I'm feeling like this. You guys been doing this for 2 decades. 2 decades of horrible football, of average football. And now you don't even know who your quarterback's gonna be. You don't know if McCarthy's it. Ron Rivera, they got a Christmas present, guys. Did you see Washington play against Eagles backups? They look like trash. The only bright spot is that the defender that they got, he's good. I can't think of his name right now. That's the only bright spot I saw. Their defense looks a little better. But they look like that's not a playoff team. Sorry, Washington. Shout out to the Washington fans, though. Hey, you take what's given to you. But hey, guys, thank you for listening. This is like therapy for me. I had to get it off my chest. I've been hearing it. Just look at Twitter, and it's god awful right now. This is the worst time to be an Eagles fan right now. I want to thank you guys for listening to my spiel. Shout out to any new subscribers. Please like and share. It helps me. Leave comments on what you think. I do read the comments. So that being said, let's go Birds, and I'll see you next week. Howie!